Satin everybody, boy Big Brando, and let's talk about marketing. You guys always hear me talk about social media marketing. Don't be afraid to DM people, all of that shit. I want to show you guys how effective that kind of shit is, and you don't have to spend a dime on marketing. Now, what it will cost you is a free piece of merchandise, a free hat, free t-shirt, free pair of socks, whatever you're doing. But I'm going to show you exactly how this kind of social media marketing can be beneficial for you. Now, when I was running Leftovers, I released some hats. Those hats look like this. You guys seen it before. I've showed it a ton of times. Pretty much Los Angeles flipped upside down. I ran the whole campaign as turning the city upside down, and it was very successful for Leftovers. Now, in the process of launching these hats, running that campaign, I utilized that same social media technique that I tell you guys about all the time, about DMing celebrities and obviously offering them some value without anything in return. Most of the time, when people DM celebrities, they want a shout out, they want them to promote their brand, they want them to wear the t-shirt in a post, they want. Celebrities are used to receiving these DMs. They get this shit every single day. People hitting them up like, hey, promote my brand, hey, shout me out, blah, blah, blah. What's gonna set you aside from the rest of the clothing brands and other businesses trying to get in these people's DMs? And it's pretty much not asking for shit, but you're really asking for something. You know what I mean? So let me explain how this works. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a celebrity, you're gonna send them a DM, you're gonna send them a picture of the product that you want to send them. In that DM, you're not gonna say promote me, you're not gonna say can you shout me out, you're not gonna say none of that shit. What you're gonna tell them is I like what you do, I like your work, I want to send this to you out of respect for everything that you do for the community, for the hip-hop industry, for whatever celebrity person that you're sending it to in their field of work. You're gonna say I like what you do, I want to send this to you for free, I don't want nothing in exchange. If you like what you see, all I need is a P.O. box to send it to and your size if you're sending a t-shirt or some shit like that, right? So what they're gonna do is they're gonna look at this DM. Obviously you didn't ask for shit. Sometimes I like to throw in, I don't want you to post about it, I don't want you to do nothing, I don't want you to talk about my brand, I don't want to shout out, I just want to send you something because I genuinely think that you fit the mission statement for my brand and I would love for you to have this. Shit like that, alright? So you don't want to ask for anything. Basically what you're trying to do is leverage their following to see your shit, right? Obviously that's influencer marketing. Somebody has 100k followers, you want to shoot them some stuff in hopes of getting some of their 100k followers to look at your brand. Obviously when it comes down to it, that's all you're doing, right? You want the publicity, you want the promotion. The easiest way to get it in their hands is one, have a cool product that they might like, and then two, don't ask for nothing. They'll do it genuinely if they really like the product. So the way this worked in my case, this hat right here, it's for Los Angeles. Am I gonna send this to somebody in Texas? Am I gonna send this to somebody in Alaska? No, I'm gonna only send DMs to people from Los Angeles that would really like this hat. First thing I did was hit up a lot of local rappers with decent followings, people that actually engage with their audience. I hit them up. I would hit up 30 or 40 different celebrities or influencers a day in their DMs, because at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Nobody knows how many people you're hitting up. Nobody knows if they're gonna respond. You know what I mean? If they don't respond, who cares? If they say no, who cares? There's a ton of people out there that you could hit up just like this and really shoot for the stars. Like, you want to hit up Denzel, you want to hit up fucking Oprah, it doesn't matter. Social media makes it easy to connect with celebrities. All it takes is a DM. Now, if the celebrity's big enough, sometimes they won't open the DMs, but they'll have their assistant do it, or maybe one of their homeboys, or whatever it is. But you just want somebody on that end to open it up, read your message, and it's almost like reverse psychology, because you're saying, don't post about this, don't shout me out, don't promote me, I just want to give you something for free. So what that does psychologically is, oh shit, this person doesn't want nothing from me, they're not asking me to do nothing, they're not telling me anything, all they want to do is send me some free shit. If they like what they see, they'll respond back with an address or P.O. box or something so you could send them the merchandise. So that right there should tell you everything. If they actually respond back to you and say, this is the address you could send it to, I wear this size, or my my assistant wears this size, or my homeboy wears this size. Whatever it is, there's some general interest in the product that you showed them in the DM. So right there, that shows you that they actually like it, where they're gonna tell you what address to send it to, and they actually fuck with what you're doing. Because if they didn't like it, they wouldn't respond, or they'd say no, or they wouldn't even give you the address because they don't even want the shit, right? So now they give you the address, they give you the size, you box it up, you make it look nice, you send it out to them, right? Whether it's the t-shirt, a hat, maybe everything you have to offer, whatever you want to send them, you now have the address to send them the shit. So what ends up happening after you send them the shit, you just sit back and wait. Obviously you told them don't shout you out, don't do this, but they took some general interest in your brand. So most of the time they'll do an unboxing live on their Instagram, they'll do it on their IG story, they'll post about it and be like, hey, I got this dope boxing from this brand. They organically promote you. Why does this work? Because they actually like what you sent them. They took the time out of their day to say, send it to this PO box, send it to this address, this is my size. Obviously they want to wear the shit, so now they're gonna say, look at this dope ass box I got in from blah blah blah, look at this dope ass hat that I got on from so and so. They promote you without you having to say, hey, promote my brand, hey, shout me out, blah blah blah. Fuck all of that. Now they're doing it organically. I know this shit works for a fact because I did it with leftovers. So with this same hat, I hit up, like I said, a shitload of different celebrities, shitload of people in LA, influencers, everybody. What I did was I hit up Real 92.3's DJ Vic One. If you're not from the LA area, obviously you wouldn't even know who he is, but you might, because he is Big Boy's DJ in the morning. So Big Boy has the biggest syndicated radio show in the morning, and DJ Vic One is his personal DJ that does the Mickey Ficky mix, that does all the shit for him. Outside of that, he's also the Los Angeles Kings DJ. He's also the LA Chargers, I think that's what they're called now since they moved from San Diego over here, but he's the Chargers DJ. He's the LA Galaxy DJ. He gets around. So same issue that went down in the DMs. I hit him up, hey Vic One, I like what you do for LA. I want to send you some of these hats because I think that you're really turning the city upside down with whatever you're doing all these different sports events, blah blah blah, and I don't want you to promote me, I don't want you to shout me out, I don't want none of that. I just want to send this to you out of respect. The very next day he hits me back and he says, those hats are fucking dope, this is where you can send them. I actually sent them to 92.3's station and addressed it to Vic One, and I sent him some t-shirts, I sent him a few different color hats. All it's gonna cost me is a few different hats and maybe a few different t-shirts, but it's gonna get me in front of a lot of people because he's up at the station. Chances are he could be in the background with, you know, whatever artist is in the building. The cool shit about him is he does a shitload of different interviews, so that kind of stuff will land on him in front of all these different faces and across a bunch of different content floating around the internet. So just to show you guys who he is, this is, hopefully this focuses, Vic One's page. And when I sent him the stuff, he did exactly what I told you. He put it on his Instagram story and he said, I just got this box in from leftovers, really dope people, really dope hats, blah blah blah, fire emojis, all that shit. So I took a couple screenshots and there he is right there. These ended up on his social media for months after I sent it to him. So he's wearing it here. There he is interviewing Black Youngster with the black hat. Oh man, focus. There you go. So there he is wearing it, interviewing Black Youngster. There he is at the park with his kid on his social media wearing the hat. There he is at Dave & Buster's eating, I don't know, but he's wearing the hat. There he is hiking with the hat, shouting it out. There he is again wearing the hat. There he is at the BET Experience DJing, and this one ended up on Getty Images wearing the hat. There he is again at the BET Experience. So you never know where the shit's gonna end up. I never expected him to really give me that much mileage on the hats that I sent him, but it's dope to know that he actually wore it confident enough, believing in the brand, and thought the hat was dope enough for him to just wear. So if you're thinking like, man, that shit don't work, that shit's corny, I hit up, you know, a handful of celebrities, they never hit me back, that shit doesn't work. This does. He's not Denzel celebrity status, but in the market that I wanted to be in for somebody that represents Los Angeles, Angeles, he was there. LA's top DJ at the biggest radio station here in LA, and I got a lot of good mileage out of it. Like I said, like it ended up on Getty Images. He was all over the BET Experience, and that shit right there just gave me a lot of publicity. The cool shit about it is when you do something like this, I never had to screenshot and say Vic One wearing my hat, check this shit out, repost it on the Leftovers page. I never had to do that because he did it for me. He would always say Leftovers hat by Leftovers, and I would just sit in the comments, and when people would comment that's a dope hat, I'd be like, you could get it right here at Leftovers from the Leftovers page, right? So I would get in there and just be active as fuck in the comments. Anytime he posted a picture wearing the hat, and anybody that said anything about the hat, I would fucking go back and forth with him, you know what I mean? So that's how that kind of shit works. Let's say you wanted to hit up somebody like The Game, popular rapper, you wanted to send him some shit. Say he never responded to you, but you also notice that he posts a shitload of pictures with his homeboys. They're always on vacation. He rolls with them, part of his like entourage. You could start hitting them up and be like, hey man, I wanted to send you this because, you know, I like what you're doing, blah blah blah. Most of the time they're an up and coming rapper or a model or a ball player or something, and you could actually hit them up, send them some gear, and it'll end up in the background of The Game's photos. Shit like that without having to spend a dime. That's the fucking cool part. That's the shit that drives me, is when you don't have to spend money on marketing. If you wanted to try to get into this influencer marketing without having to pay them, because these motherfuckers charge thousands of dollars just to promote shit, but if you were to send them some shit for free and all it took was a DM, fuck yeah, that shit is where it's at, you know what I mean? So hopefully this shit helps you guys out. I know this video is pretty lengthy and it's pretty long, and I'm giving you a shitload of information, but this is how I do things. This is how I run these brands. This is how I do my type of social media marketing, where you don't have to spend a fucking dime. Alright, if it works for you, let me know. If it doesn't work, there could be small little kinks that you need to work out for it to actually work for you. Maybe you're not targeting the right people, or maybe you're not targeting enough people. So let me know in the comments, or drop it in the Facebook group. Shit always works, you know what I mean? Catch you guys on the next one. Yeah.